Hello, hello, hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 11 and has autism. We paint together. I'm trying to figure out which finger to use to push down on the board when you see. Pro tip, do not shake open bottle. I'm not a pro. This board shakes. This board shakes when I'm pushing on there. There's like a little chunky piece right there. Doesn't technically matter because we're going to be really covering all of this. So just kind of getting the base. Tonight I kept praying what to paint. And the last month has been very emotional for me for 1,000 reasons. And it's just been a lot. So I'm trying to kind of step back. We've got some blue in there. It's okay, because again, it's all going to be covered. Well, not all, but a lot of it's going to be covered. See, look, blue. Oh, well. I'm just trying to get back into, laying it all on the mercies and God, and just, I don't even know what the right words are right now, honestly. I'm just so tired. So, it's one of those things that we have to just keep praying about it and knowing that there will be answers. And that's what I have to focus on, is that the answers are coming. The answers, and they may not even be the answers that I think I need, think I want, no I want, no I don't want. They're just, they're not here, and they're not what I'm, well, there we go. See, everything is something. And this will all be interesting at some point, so we'll just go with it and then see what happens here. These are wings, and once I get this done, then I always tell myself it'll always work out. It'll just, painting is one of those things that I had never really painted before I started painting with my son. And I have this sinus thing that's going to about drive me crazy. And my friend suggested that I start painting with Owen. And that was one of those things that I was like, I don't paint. I can't paint. And she's like, yes, you can. You can do it. And I still was like, nope, I can't paint. I'm not a painter. I'm not a person that can paint. I can't do it. And she insisted that I could. And I can tell you that I can't, but I can. I do not paint perfect paintings, and that's what I wanted. I wanted perfect paintings. Well, guess what? I don't. But each one of these paintings that I paint is exactly what I need, exactly what I needed to paint, exactly what I should be doing. And it's more about the story, and it's more about, spending time with Owen and where we are growing and learning and all of that. And that's the journey. So, as much as this is about Owen learning how to use his fine motor skills, this is definitely about the journey of painting and sharing our story and just all of those moments in time. So today when I sat down, it's funny because I got the sneeze. This whole head thing is about to make me crazy. I had decided I was going to paint Little Lamb kind of thing, or another Valentine's something, or. Well, I sat down and I just pray and I think through everything, and this is what started happening. And so some days I really truly sit here and I have no clue what I'm even considering painting. And then other days it's like I'm painting a rooster, I'm painting a frog, which I've had very few frogs, but I'm painting XYZ. So there is sometimes the journey with that, but other times it's like this where I just completely change what I need to be paint, or what I'm thinking I need to be painting, into something that I'm supposed to be painting. So, and then generally when I paint like this, there's a reason, like somebody needs to see it, or I need to think about my relationship with God more, or I'm just struggling, and that's kind of where it's been. And sometimes, I don't think I don't do the right prayers, or I don't read my Bible enough, or I don't listen to the scripture the right way, or I don't, whatever it is, I don't. But I can tell you I do. I do. And that's the thing, we have to give ourselves kindness and grace, and we have to keep moving forward on things. We have to keep letting God move us and God inspire what we're working on and what we're doing, and that's part of the plan, that's part of the progress. So we can't necessarily, let everything just affect us or slip away because we don't feel like we're doing something the right way or in the right moments or whatever it is. And this is okay that it's got the gold in it, because you know what? It's okay. We'll get through it. We will get there. My wings are probably big enough. My wings are broken. I'm not sure. This nose thing. This just started yesterday. I don't feel horrible at all. Like, I'm not feeling ill by any means. I just have this lovely nose sinus sound happening. So I'm hoping that it goes away quickly, because I have a lot going on the next few days. Owen is going. Ooh, that was going to be a big drop. He has swimming lessons, and we're going back on Tuesday, which we swam today, so that definitely did not help my nose, because we were in a very cold pool. It was indoor pool, but the um, it felt like the air conditioning was on in the pool. It was very cold, and I'm used to swimming in pools and lots of, that kind of thing. Um, and like I said, this was an indoor pool, but they did not have the heat on it at all. So, um, it's okay though. But it was, like I said, it was cold. It was cold. So that did not help the process, I know. This is not helping the process either, because what I just did was not exactly what I had in mind. But again, it's okay. It's okay. It will all work out as it's supposed to. So I'm gonna fill this in more, and then I will do the cross part. I was gonna say the cross part across, which makes total sense. I am very sleepy. I did not sleep at all last night. I have so much on my mind, and when you're processing grief in whatever format it is, whether it's actually losing someone, like I lost my brother in 2021, and quite frankly, that is a traumatic experience. As I've stated before, I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it for anyone. It's hard, and it gets more emotional some days than I even care to let on. But even if your trauma or your grief or your emotions aren't stuck with, someone that you lost through death, there's so many other emotions and expectations we have on our days. And that in itself can kind of get us going in those grief moments. And that's the thing, is like, some days I are bebopping along with Owen having autism, and then there's some days that he just doesn't understand that he can't run past me to go into church when I can't see where he is, and I need to know that he's not, running off or doing something, or just whatever the situation is. He needs to stay with me. And it's even a little different, because at church I don't feel like he's I know that there's so many people that know him and are going to look out for him and everything. But if that's the thing, is he has to learn that no matter where we go, if mommy says, stay with us, stay with me, let's walk together, that he can't walk ahead of me. And so some days like today, where it's just one thing after another, and he had a really good day. I corrected him on a few things, and because he likes to try to open the car door when we're moving. I have the child safety lock on there, so he can't open that. But you never know. He should not even be attempting to open the car door. He has no fear at all. And that's my worst fear. And that's what some of my emotions are about, and some of my, grief, in the sense of I can't always protect my son. I can't always figure out the right way to explain to him that he cannot do whatever it is, whatever the thing that he's thinking is great and dandy. And I'm like, you cannot do that. That's not an option in this particular anything. So, that's, like I said, that's a different type of experience or a different type of grief, because I'm hurting that he isn't able to understand that I'm trying to protect him, trying to help him learn how things go, how things move, how things work. And that's just a whole nother experience for us. But he is doing amazing. He will get it. He will understand down this road. So, there we are. And sharing our story and sharing my walk in faith and sharing life, that's part of this journey. So right now they kind of look like blue trees. They're supposed to be wings. They're supposed to be wings, but sometimes wings and trees look the same, I suppose. Maybe they just need a little more fluff and stuff. I don't know. So now I'm going to do the crossover. And this will take a couple, it's going to have to dry a little bit and then go back over it again, because I've got so many colors happening there. So, I truly hope that this goes out of my system quickly. I don't know if it's an allergic reaction to something or I don't know what it is. But I'm over it. I hadn't done comedy in years and years and years. And so I'm going to say I do comedy again. I'm starting to be able to do more shows and get out there. So I'm supposed to do comedy on Tuesday. So I'm just hoping that this goes away. Just stops making the noise. So now I just gotta kind of make little mountains out of molehills here. Sometimes when I do this, I put the gold or the, cross where it's in between, it looks more like one of these is behind the other one. I didn't do it like that this time, which I should have, but sometimes that's not how things work. And that would be one of the times it's not how this worked. So that's okay. Sometimes I feel like I want the long behind, and then sometimes I feel like this is the right direction. So we're just going to leave it. And then I'm going to put a few more extras so that it looks like we are kind of over it. Ooh, I got a real big sneeze, and I don't want to sneeze while I have the paintbrush in my hand because you know. So, there we go. I always sign. I'm trying to decide if I want it over there or there. Sometimes I put it, most of the time I put it over here, but sometimes I put it over here. So I'm going to do over here today. O for Owen. And then L. That was not quite the L. And then B. So there we go. And again, we have lots of ink. Paint. All right, I think when I look at it some ways, I feel like I need more color some places. Let me see. Just a few little more, like right in here. It was very bright when I angled my head down. This area was very bright and very gold. So technically I should dry them, let it dry a little bit more before I go through all that, but you know. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for watching and being a part of our day. Hope you have a great rest of yours. Toodles.